stage Lauren Whitehead and Shanaka Hodge to read a proclamation about this event. Give them some love.
Okay, so before we begin, we have an official proclamation from the District of Columbia, which we're going to read at the end of this program. But when we wrote the proclamation for the District of Columbia, we decided that we had a little bit more to say than would fit on the proclamation itself. So this is our proclamation. It's unofficial, but thoroughly official as well.
Y'all know what a proclamation is? Yeah! Say yeah if you know what a proclamation is. Yeah! Alright, then we can continue. That's what's up. You ready?
I don't think they're ready.
Okay.
For this jelly.
Right. Whereas,
My milkshake.
whereas, we have come collectively from California, Connecticut, North Carolina and Colorado, Illinois, Minnesota, Massachusetts, Michigan, from Tennessee and Pennsylvania, Virginia to Georgia to Ohio to Texas, Washington to the District, Florida to Missouri to Hawaii, from Wisconsin, we rode over, from Wisconsin to Rhode Island, we rode over the ocean to leave England, bridge the Gulf from Trinidad and Tobago, came again statewide through Maryland and New Jersey and New York and Louisiana and New Mexico and next to setting and next time.
Whereas today the world will open and we will welcome all comrades who have assembled here, each from their respective bins of the naturally defined world.
Whereas today